Yeah, my bad, James. I had got a phone call I had to take. Um I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm just aggravated. I'm frustrated and I'm aggravated. I'm trying to find a job and I do not have a car, so I don't have transportation. And it seems like this morning I had to catch 4 different buses to get to one place, which took me like 4 fucking hours. And that's unrealistic for me to try to work somewhere when it takes 4 hours to get there and 4 hours to get home. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not uh feasible. So I'm just getting frustrated. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting to the point to where, you know, yeah. What's up, Asif Shaik or Shock, whatever your name is? What's up, sweetie? Do you empty your bowels often? Mm? Mm. What's going on, Deborah? How you doing? What's up, everybody? How everybody doing? What's going on? You think about I fill out plenty of applications about working at home too, Darlene. I've literally filled out 30 applications today, just today. On top of going to an interview that was 4 hours there and 4 hours back. So I mean, I'm filling out applications every day. I filled out 30 applications today. I went to an interview. It took me 4 hours to get there. That's unrealistic. I can't work somewhere where I have to work anywhere from 8 to 12 hours, and it's taking me 4 hours to get there and 4 hours to get back. That's not reasonable. You know what I'm saying? That's not realistic to do that on a daily basis. He's speechless. He can't talk. Yeah, I fill out applications every day. So it's not like I'm not uh putting forth the effort. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got people that are casting spells on me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's behind the scenes. Sweetie, why does it matter where I'm from? What the fuck why would I need a sugar daddy? Is that the type of woman that you are, Deborah? You the type of woman that go after men that can take care of you? Is that the type of woman that you are? Are you the type of woman that is so low on the totem pole that the only value that you have is between your legs? Well, I'm sorry that you are that type of woman, sweetie. I'm sorry that you all are so low within yourselves that the only thing that a woman can give you is what's between her legs. And I'm sorry that you are so low within yourself that the only thing that you can offer this world is what's between your legs. Well, I'm glad for you, sweetie. And what happens when he don't want to buy you nothing no more? How will you survive? What happens when your looks fade and your pussy is so loose that you can stick a boat in it? What happens then? Men don't like loose pussy. I mean, really. You know what I mean? Like, you that low on the totem pole. Well, the only thing that you can promote is a woman value is what's between her legs. What happens when your pussy walls is stretched so far out that the only thing you can do is shove shit in it like bowling balls? What happens when a man got to stick his whole fist in your vagina just for you to feel something? Is that sexy? Is that desirable? Is that worth paying for? Then you gonna bring your low rate ass on my page talking about, oh, we all get old. You gonna get old a lot faster than I will. You're going to get old a lot faster than I will, and prostitution does not have a 401k, sweetie. That's why when you start getting old, he goes and finds younger women to replace you with. Because prostitution does not have a 401k. There is no retirement plan for a hoe on a stroll. Ain't no retirement plan for that, sweetie. I mean, really, like, that shit is pathetic. You are pathetic, and the men that like you are pathetic. The men that choose to lay down with you are pathetic. But I know that you're not even a woman. I know who you are. I know who you are, sweetie, and I know you need to cut your nails. I know that your toenails is so long that you can't even wear the correct size shoes for your feet. I know that you're slowly turning into a demon. And I know that you're weak. And I know that you have been attempting to cast spells on me. But even without a job, sweetie, I'm still surviving. Because I use my brain, not my sexual organs. That's the only value that you see in a woman, is what's between her legs. And that's why all of the women around you have no value. And Satan is going to devour you, sweetie, because Satan works for the Most High God. Satan is going to devour you. And if your children don't wise the fuck up, they will be eaten next. Real talk. I know you killed that boy mama. I know you killed Rob's mother. So while you spent all these hours on my page trying to promote prostitution and suffering and hate crimes against women, why don't you look your firstborn son in the motherfucking eye and tell him that you killed his motherfucking mother? Why don't you do that? Robert Kelly, why don't you tell your son that you are the reason why he doesn't have a mom? Why don't you tell him that? You ain't doing shit, sweetie. You don't got no power or authority. You ain't got no authority. You ain't got shit going for yourself, sweetie. You just watching somebody who's greater than you be great. That's what you're doing. You spent your entire life watching me. You're a waste of space. You ain't got no power. Am I underestimating you vastly? Why am I not dead then? I know you've been sending death magic at me. I know you've been sending shadows at me. Why am I not dead? Why am I still breathing? Why am I still capable of speaking, Robert? Why? Sweetie, you're pathetic. And your family members know that you're pathetic. And this community knows that you're pathetic. You're jealous of a woman and you call yourself a man. You're a fucking faggot. You're a sissy. Real shit. I know gay men with more authority than you. You would say anything to try to get in my mind. But I don't believe anything you say. And neither do you. Neither do your children, sweetie. What's up, Opal White? How you doing, sweetie? How you doing? Nobody believes anything that you're saying. You're a demon. You are a demon. And the devil doesn't even have use for you. Imagine that. Imagine calling upon dark entities and dark forces to cast spells over someone else's life, and the demons and entities that you call upon don't even want to deal with you. You make offerings to them, yet they refuse to help you. You have been attempting to take my life for over a decade now, and you have not been successful yet. And that is a direct reflection of the lack of success that you possess. You are useless. I'm doing good, Opal. Thank you for coming through. And thank you for being here, James. Thank you for everybody who support the page, man. You know, it is what it is. When you have a gift and you have a light that shines very bright, there's always dark forces that are coming up against you. And I have been dealing with this particular dark entity for a decade now. And while other people in this community may fear you, sweetie, I don't feel nothing but God. You're weak. You're pathetic. You are a waste of skin. God is right there where you are, sweetie. Keep mocking him. Keep mocking God and see exactly what happens to you. Keep mocking God. You think don't nobody know who you are? You think the police don't know that you're harassing me? You think the people in your coven aren't going to turn on you? But I know different. I know that their hearts are beginning to get heavy with the weight of all the death that they have brought forward for you. I know that their souls are beginning to blacken. And I know that when they look at their own reflection in the mirror, They don't like the parts of you that they see within themselves. I know that my sheer existence sickens you. And I know that you will leave this earth far before I ever do. I am the high priestess, sweetie. And I have called in your judgment. You have no authority. You have no power. All you have is remnants of deals that you have made with demons and devils. And they are going to devour your soul for eternity, indefinitely, for infinity. You can come on my channel all the fuck you want and watch the greatness that God created within me. But you can't do shit to stop it. You can't stop this. You can't stop God. The only thing you can do is sit on the sidelines and watch and make comments. You're a commentator. That is the extent of your power. You are merely a commentator. That's it. And that's all. And the people or the deities that you are making deals with, you are attempting to take the offerings that we're giving up to them. So now you got to pay them for your transgressions. See, I don't owe you shit. I never made not one contract with your weak ass. I never respected you. And I never respected any woman that laid down with you. I never respected you, sweetie. That's why I spit in your fucking face. You're weak. And your children don't even respect you. You have wasted years upon years chasing after my destruction, all because I wouldn't give you my pussy. Simply because I didn't want to lay down with you. You threw your own family. You threw your own family at the feet of demons and deities to make deals with them to destroy me simply because I wouldn't give you no pussy? And you think you got power? That's the weakest move a man could ever make on this earth. Is seeking after the destruction of a woman because she don't want to lay down with him. That's weak. You prove your weakness every time you come for me. Every time you come after my death, you prove how weak and low and powerless you truly are. You don't got no power. Because the sheer fact that a woman chooses not to lay down with you has destructed your whole entire bloodline. Your whole bloodline you threw to the wayside, all because I didn't want to lay down with you. That's weak. That's pathetic. You laid the lives of your own bloodline down at the feet of demons, all because of some pussy. And you think I supposed to respect that? I would never. I would never even give this system another body to enslave. But not only have you given this system your offspring, you've also given devils and demons access to your bloodline. You're an imbecile. You're a traitor. You are nothing. So keep watching. Keep watching, sweetie. Keep watching, keep speculating, keep commenting. Because you can't fucking touch me with a 10-foot flagpole, bitch. Paradox Deshay, Robert Kelly, Melissa Daniels. Shall I go on? You can go to as many graveyards as you want to. You can dig up as much dirt as you choose to. But you can't end me. And that's evident. It's been a decade. You have been attempting to end my life with spell work. It's been a decade. When I didn't die in that car accident, how powerless did you feel? How powerless did you feel? And how pathetic are you asking a woman who is HIV positive to join you and your coven in orgies? Think about that. You don't even give a fuck that I'm HIV positive. You don't even give a fuck that you would infect the rest of your women with it. That's how desperate you are to feel what's between my legs. That's pathetic. You're desperate. You reek of desperation. You're thirsty. How are you going to ward off God when God is the most high creator? You, sweetie, you can say whatever it is that you think controls the people around you, but you can't control me. You don't have enough brain power to control me. My people possessed this land far before you ever even existed. You and your entire bloodline owe me. And the God that I serve is going to make you pay. Even if you have to pay with your bloodshed. So when you are in the graveyard this evening, digging up dirt, the dirt of my relatives, remember that I told you this. Because every death spell that you send my way is coming back for someone that you love. Oh, I forgot. You don't love nothing but power. I guess they will devour your power. I suppose that the deities that you're praying to will devour your power. You can get rid of them, James. You can get rid of them. You can get rid of them. These are the type of sick ass motherfuckers that sit around and do spell work against women and children. These are the type of sick ass motherfuckers that I be talking about when I speak about all of the evil deeds that they are doing throughout this earth. And they feel justified in doing so because they believe that men are supposed to possess and control women. They believe that because they are men, they are supposed to possess and control the women and the children on this earth. When the truth of the matter is, it is Mother Nature that gives you the life that you possess. Without Mother Nature, you are lifeless. Without the womb, there is no portal available to bring forth life. Without the earth, you cannot plant your seed. So while you have tricked those mindless ass women that are around you into believing that you possess the power simply because you possess the phallus, I am completely aware that without the womb, there is no portal to bring forth life. So your seed is fruitless. You come on my page and you try to scare me. And the sheer fact that you have wasted so many countless years coming for me, it shows how scared you are of one woman. One woman. You scared than a motherfucker of me. And you are scared of the Most High God. And you think that bringing me to my knees will prove that God doesn't exist. And sweetie, I feel sorry for you because you are fighting a losing battle. God took matter from God's self and created everything in existence, including you, including me. And you pray to deities that bow before me. And I bow before the Most High God. And that is why the deities that you are commissioning, when they come in my presence, I send them back to you. When they come to me and they realize who it is that they are standing in front of, they get on their knees and beg me to allow them to defeat you. Imagine that. Imagine conjuring up deities and dark entities to come take someone's life, only for those deities and entities to beg the vessel that you sent them to allow them to destroy you. That's what they beg me. They come to me and they realize who I am and they ask, oh my God, please, please let us devour them. But you are so fucking arrogant. You are so fucking arrogant that you don't believe that the Most High God exists. But you are commissioning demons that were created by the Most High God. I am not the least bit fooled, sweetie. This is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual war. And you and your entire coven, y'all losing. Catch up. Shout out to my moderator, James Howard. I appreciate you so much, sweetie. As y'all can see, I must have disturbed someone by doing the work that I do because they have ramped up their efforts to attack me. That's why I spend so much time not saying anything and just exercising, because when I do start speaking, I am attacked by lower level entities. They want to prove that God doesn't exist while utilizing deities and entities that God created. That in of itself is contradictory. That in of itself is contradictory. How you gonna commission a deity and then say that God doesn't exist when God created that deity? How? I guess you assumed that because I didn't grow up in a tribe, I was snatched from my heritage, that I would never really find out who I was. But see, God took God's time showing me my gift. And you can't take that shit from me if you wanted to. On your best day, sweetie, you can't come up against me. Because coming up against me is coming up against the Most High God. Without whom none of us would exist. So while you commission deities that were created by the Most High God, I go directly to the Most High God. And your fate has already been sealed. So you can keep commenting, you can keep commissioning demons, you can continue down the road and the path of destruction that you saw fit to travel. And if your children so wish, they can follow you. But I refuse. I would never follow you and I would never bow to you. And you can send whoever you want. And it's only going to return back to you. I don't give a fuck about your covens. And I don't give a fuck about your words. Because at this point, that's all you have is words. So, y'all be good to yourself. Y'all be good to others because it's important. Be real with yourself. Therefore, you have the capacity to be real with others because that shit is also important. Y'all know it don't take nothing to hit the thumbs up or the subscribe button. So please go on and do that for your girl because YouTube do be trying to hide my content. And if you feel like you know somebody who might appreciate this particular message, feel free and share the motherfucking live, sweetie. And I will get back at y'all next time. James Howard, I'm going to need you to go live later because now I need to laugh.